Wow, breaking news. LeBron James has retired from the NBA. Just kidding. Happy April Fool's Day. In all seriousness though, LeBron James is putting the possibility of retirement out there for sports fans to think about. This is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about LeBron James possibly retiring from the NBA sooner rather than later. After the Lakers beat the Nets yesterday, LeBron James discussed his future with reporters in the locker room. Apparently, LeBron James is stating that he does not have a lot of time left playing basketball at a professional level moving forward. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So here it is. When will LeBron James retire from the NBA? So I'm looking at my timeline right now, and I'm going to declare that LeBron James will retire 2 years from now, which means that he's going to retire after the 2026 NBA season. I say that because we all know that LeBron James wants to play one more season in the NBA with Bryant James, his son, and obviously his son Bryant James will probably not be declaring for the draft next year, which means that he's going to have to wait another year until Bryant James enters the league. We all know that LeBron James wants to play with his son and Bryant James, and honestly, who can blame LeBron James for willing to do that? If I was in LeBron James' position, I would absolutely want to play with my son in the NBA. And obviously, LeBron James knows that it's going to be an iconic moment, the moment that Bronny James and LeBron James are in the league at the same time together. We all know that LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players to have ever played the game of basketball. Obviously, he's not my GOAT, but LeBron James is a great basketball player undeniably. We all know that LeBron James can drive the basketball like no other and that he's the greatest driver ever. He also has the highest basketball IQ that I've ever seen. This guy is basically Magic Johnson on steroids. You look at what LeBron James has done, it's been a lot of incredible things. He's won a championship for 3 different franchises. He won a championship for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He won 2 championships for the Miami Heat, and he won 1 championship for the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously, he is one of the rare players in the NBA to have won an NBA championship on 3 different franchises. So obviously, LeBron James has accomplished a lot throughout his career. Now, like I said, do I believe he's the GOAT? Absolutely not, but I believe that LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players to have ever played the game of basketball. I cannot stress that enough because I do not want people to come out here and say, oh, I'm hating on LeBron James. Oh, why are you diminishing LeBron James' accomplishments? Because I'm not doing that at all. What I am saying about LeBron James is that he's a great basketball player and that he has accomplished a lot throughout the history of the NBA. You look at how LeBron James is still playing efficient basketball in his 21st season in the NBA. Obviously, for somebody of his age to average over 25 points a game, that tells me LeBron James has worked incredibly hard with his health and the fact that he is still playing basketball at a relatively high level. But obviously, it ain't going to go on forever. LeBron James doesn't even believe that he will play that much longer in the NBA. Before I ramble on about what LeBron James had to say about his retirement and what he might be doing in the future, reporters asked LeBron James the same question yesterday about his future in the NBA. Roll the film.
How long do you expect to continue playing in the NBA, LeBron? 9 out of 10 at your age and with your career accomplishments, this is still like a head turner for a lot of people.
Yeah, not very long. Not very long. I'm on the other side, obviously at the hill, so I'm not going to play another 21 years, that's for damn sure, but not very long. I don't know when that door would close as far as when I retire, but I don't have much time left.
Thanks, LJ.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Even LeBron James said himself he's not going to play another 21 years in the NBA, as if nobody could have not figured that out. Obviously, LeBron James is not going to play that many more years, but LeBron James is going to play a few more years in the NBA. Do I think he will retire after the season? Absolutely not, because LeBron James wants to do a retirement tour in his final NBA season. I know LeBron James is talking about how he has trouble accepting praise, but that's a bunch of bullcrap that he's spewing out because LeBron James is the GOAT when it comes to accepting praise for his greatness. We all know that LeBron James has marketed himself towards being the GOAT for a long time in the game of basketball, even though that is clearly not true. I don't even think LeBron James is a top 2 basketball player of all time for many reasons, but I'm not here to talk about why LeBron James isn't a top 2 basketball player of all time. I'm here to talk about whether LeBron James will retire from the NBA sooner rather than later, and obviously I think LeBron James is near retirement. I think that he only has a couple more years left in the NBA because in LeBron's mind, he feels like he's accomplished everything that he could have. And some people might say, oh, why can't he just keep keep playing until he wins a 5th or a 6th ring. But you guys got to remember that LeBron James will never not want to be a number 1 option on a championship contending team. Yeah, if LeBron James is willing to take a lesser role in order to win a championship, sure, he could last another 5 or 10 years. But we all know that LeBron James wants to be the number 1 scoring option on a championship contending team, and he doesn't have too many years left in that regard, if any. And we all know that LeBron James is all about LeBron James at the end of the day, and that he is a brand-focused player. He doesn't want to win a ring while being a shell of himself. LeBron James wants to win a ring while being the best player on his team, because obviously he feels like if he is going to be a role player and wins an NBA championship, some people are going to say, oh, LeBron James wasn't the best player in the NBA when they won that championship, so therefore that ring doesn't really count, and therefore that means Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And even though Michael Jordan is my GOAT, I am smart enough to realize that LeBron James is near that throne. Do I think he will get to that throne? I have high doubts about that. I don't think LeBron James will win another NBA championship in his career. I feel pretty safe saying that in my mind, because of the fact that LeBron James is not the same player that he once was 5 or 6 years ago. That's not a knock on LeBron James, that's just reality. LeBron James is not going to be the kind of guy that can get you a triple-double every single night at this point in stage of his career, and there's nothing wrong with that. LeBron James is 39 freaking years old. What do you guys honestly expect from LeBron James at this point in stage of his career? LeBron James is a phenomenal basketball player, and he's even worked on his three-point shot a lot, because he's shooting a career high 40.1% from the three-point line, which tells me that LeBron James has actually been extremely efficient from 3, which is something I never thought I would say about LeBron James. But obviously LeBron James has made the most out of his opportunities from 3, and he's also worked on his free throw game as well. I know some people criticize LeBron James for his lack of ability to make free throws under pressure, but he's done a great job of that in recent seasons. Obviously he does a good job getting to the paint, drawing fouls, getting to the free throw line. So you look at LeBron James' game and you guys have to realize, hey, this is really hard for what LeBron James has to do at the age of 39. I know some people are now going to say, oh, I'm a LeBron James fanboy because I'm not willing to criticize him all the way and saying that he's washed. But obviously LeBron James is a great basketball player, and what he's doing at age 39 is really impressive. In fact, I'm wowed by it. Do I think LeBron James will end up retiring with another ring in his hands? I highly doubt it. I think LeBron James is going to end his NBA career with a 4-6 record in the NBA Finals. And obviously when you're 4-6 in the NBA Finals, you cannot be the GOAT in my book. And I know some people are going to say, oh, what about the Super Team Warriors? Nobody could have beat the Super Team Warriors. If you put Michael Jordan on those Cavaliers teams, that means Michael Jordan would have had a losing record in the finals too. Oh, LeBron James went to more finals than Michael Jordan, so therefore Michael Jordan must not be the GOAT, which means LeBron James is the GOAT. But obviously it doesn't work like that, because what are you judged on ultimately as a player? Championships. Whether it's fair or not, LeBron James is going to be judged by how many rings he won compared to other all-time greats like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and others. It's not necessarily fair, but life isn't fair, because at the end of the day, what are you going to be judged on in a team sport? Winning. LeBron James has all the stat books that you could run in one individual, and that's not deniable for the haters that are trying to hate on LeBron James. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's all about championships, and LeBron James doesn't have the championships to back it up compared to his peers at the GOAT position. Obviously, if LeBron James gets to his 5th ring, we will have a different discussion as to where LeBron James is on the all-time list. But as far as I'm concerned, Michael Jordan is still the GOAT of basketball, while LeBron James is still quite a ways to get there. And also, you guys have to look at how LeBron James has negatively impacted the league in terms of television ratings. Obviously, a lot of casual fans do not like LeBron James for a multitude of reasons, whether it's on the court or off the court. Either way, though, it's understandable in my mind. And LeBron James is a great basketball player, like I've said on several occasions, but he is not the greatest basketball player to have ever played the game of basketball. But my point that I'm trying to confirm with you guys is that he's going to retire from the NBA sooner rather than later. Obviously, LeBron James might not even finish out his career with the Los Angeles Lakers. He has a player option next season where he might be a free agent and he might refuse to return to the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, ultimately, do I think he will return there? For now, yes, but we'll see what happens with his future, because we all know that LeBron James is a drama king, and LeBron James is willing to do what's best for LeBron James. LeBron James has no team loyalty in the game of basketball whatsoever, so that is why LeBron James will retire after the 2026 NBA season, as he will get his wish of getting to play in the NBA with his son Bronny James at the end of his NBA career. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I'm gonna shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @Dustin Tran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @Dustin Tran and @Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @Dustin Tran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.